As we all know, every Wednesday we have a government member sitting at the presidency of Beit-Salam in presence of His Excellency Mr. Azali Assoumani. Well, today we discussed about three major points. The first point is about public servants workers. After a deep analysis, we found out that many people are monthly paid as public servants, but they do not work at all. These are phantoms. The president underlined that he will not tolerate this. Only those who work deserve to be paid. The president ordered that there must be a severe control in every ministry to identify those who permanently go to work. Those who don't work must be deleted from the list. No salary should be allocated to them at the treasury. The next point that we talked about concerns the Morocco scholarships. Every year, the government of Morocco provides us 300 scholarships. However, this year is different because Morocco decided not to welcome any foreign students due to this pandemic crisis. So this is how we are going to handle the situation. First, we are going to give 155 scholarships to Comorian students who are already residing in Morocco right now. In these 155 scholarships, 119 will be granted to students who are enrolled in a master's degree, 35 in PhDs, 27 in engineering, 2 in medicine, and 12 grants in technical studies. All these students are now living in Morocco, and we will provide them those grants so that they can well continue their studies. 45 scholarships will be given to students who live in Comoros right now. These students will follow their studies online, and these grants will assist them with connection, copy and printing, and other uses. So the remaining 100 scholarships are reserved for professional training programs, and you have to be on the location in order to pursue those kinds of studies. So the last point that we underlined is the actual health crisis. We have seen the worst in our country during this new variant. We lost many family relatives. This is because until now the population takes this virus for granted. What people don't realize is that those who have health issues like diabetes, lung and heart diseases are in a high risk of dying once they catch the virus. That is why it's better to stay home to minimize the risk of contamination. So I remind all doctors, including those in private clinics, to always test every patient they receive as a strategy to see the evolution of the virus, which will help us to fight against it. Since the last couple of weeks, we noticed that the disease is disappearing. So if everyone takes his or her responsibility, the virus will totally disappear. On the subject, the president underlined the question of prisoners who are in jail and suffer with this virus. If possible, we can look at some of the prisoners who didn't commit a big offense and release them. This way will reduce the number of prisoners in our small jail. We definitely also need to put in place some boundaries for visitors, as they may highly transmit the virus to prisoners. So, briefly, those are the 3 points that have been discussed in the sitting with the president.